Hello everybody, my name is Zoe Rebecca. Welcome back to my channel. So it's been a little bit since I last posted a video and I just got some coffee not too long ago, so I decided to sit down and film an impromptu cup of Zoe for you. But hello guys, I know it's been a little bit, but I was just kind of sitting here thinking of things that I could do today, things I could get done, productive things I could do, and I was just thinking, I have coffee, I got myself a coffee not long ago, and it's been a really long time since I last posted a video, and I was thinking about doing a podcast, and then I was like, you know what, it's been a really long time since I made a YouTube video, and like I filmed videos since I last posted one, but I just haven't been happy with the videos that I filmed, so I scrapped those videos, so I haven't posted in a little bit. But I decided to just extemporaneously talk for you guys in a video and not plan it really at all and just be totally spontaneous and extemporaneous and real and authentic with you guys for this video. So yeah, like I said, I didn't really plan this like much at all, but I just that was kind of the point. I just kind of wanted to sit down and just talk to you guys like the old days where I used to just set up my camera and just vent about my life, about random simple things going on in my life. And I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in on things that have been going on since it's been a little bit since I last posted a YouTube video. But nothing's much like changed significantly since I last posted a video other than just working more. I work part-time at Target. I work for the fulfillment team and it is exhausting and I work a lot. So it's part of the reason that I haven't posted a lot, and I don't want to make excuses, but I'm just giving you reasons. I have just been really exhausted from working and I've been working more and I need the money so I don't mind, but it is tiring and I don't have a lot of extra time to do a lot of other things just because my work schedule is very inconsistent and I don't know. And I work like at 7 in the morning a lot of shifts, so like by the time my shift is over I'm just dead tired. I died dead! And I don't want to do anything, but I'm just gonna do what I can while I'm off, and I didn't have work today, so perfect opportunity to film a video for you guys. And I don't know when this will be up. It'll probably take me a little bit to edit it all, but I will get it up as soon as I possibly can. So that's like pretty much the only significant difference since I last posted, is that I've just been working a lot more at Target and it's getting a lot closer to the time I'm moving to Florida. I'm moving to Winter Park, Florida, which is a little bit outside of Orlando in September, beginning of September, and I start school at Full Sail University in October. So I am going to be preparing to move in the coming weeks. I need to secure an apartment still. I went down there with my parents, as I mentioned to you guys. I went down to Florida with my parents to tour the school, to tour some apartments. So now we just kind of need to secure an apartment and just start preparing everything and like saving our money and packing everything and getting supplies that we need and all that kind of stuff, applying for scholarships and loans, which I've done a lot of that already, but just all that kind of stuff, just preparing for school to start and just to move. You know, I gotta prepare for both the start of school and to move across the country. So it's a lot. It's been a little bit stressful, but Theo and I and my parents, we're all dealing with it. We're handling it. We're getting things done. It's a gradual process for sure, and it's definitely just really overwhelming because I'm very excited, but I'm also really stressed out and anxious, and it's just been a lot of very intense emotions recently in regards to that. But I'm gonna be trying to keep my composure and just take it one step at a time, and been gradually building up apartment supplies and stuff because I don't want to just drop a shit ton of money on like dishwasher detergent and trash bags and little things like that you need, but I don't want to have to buy it all at once because that would be really stressful and a lot of money at once. So I've been kind of just gradually building my inventory with that stuff. And also I work at Target, so I use my discount. But Theo and I have just been going to Target semi-frequently, trying to just gradually build the inventory of apartment supplies that we need, just like I said, so we don't have to drop a bunch of money at once. So that's something I've been doing. I've been playing a lot of guitar recently. I've been writing a lot, whether it's songs, poetry, just journaling, lots of different formats of writing. You guys know I love writing. I have 2 books published. I have a spoken word album released. I love writing, and I have a podcast and I write my scripts for those. And I've been doing these YouTube videos for a long time, and it's somewhat of scripting for these videos. So you guys know I've always been into writing in some way or another, and I helped write a screenplay and directed that film when I was in high school. And I love writing. As you guys know, I'm going to be studying creative writing when I go to school. I'm going to be getting a bachelor's degree in creative writing from Full Sail University in 20 months. Don't have to be there for 4 years, which is great. A lot less money, a lot less time, so that's good. Yeah, the syllabus, like the curriculum, is just laid out for you. There's not a lot of like leeway when it comes to like taking extra curricular classes and stuff, or like picking your classes. It's more just like, this is the structure, this is the format for this course, and there's not really much you can change about it, which is like I'm totally fine with because I looked at the syllabus and all the content in it is stuff I'm interested in, and it's all obviously obviously related to creative writing. Video game writing, screenwriting, just different forms of creative writing, and it's all up my alley, so I don't really have a problem with that. I'm kind of actually glad about that because I'm not very good with making decisions in general. I'm not a great decision maker, so I'm kind of glad that it's all kind of just laid out for me. So that's something about that. And like I said, I've been playing a lot of guitar and really enjoying playing around with writing music or just learning songs on guitar and maybe recording covers, parts of covers. Just, I really love music. You guys know I've always been really into music. Even my like really old YouTube videos, you guys remember, I was really into musical theater in middle school, and I got a call back for Jane Banks and Mary Poppins in 8th grade. I didn't get the role, but I got a call back for it.
From the musical auditions, I got a call back for the part of Jane in Mary Poppins.
You know, Jane Banks, pretty major role in Mary Poppins. I didn't get the role, but that's okay. I've always really just been into art and creativity, whether it's film, music, acting, writing, making podcasts, making YouTube videos, editing, all that stuff. I just love art and creativity. You guys know this very well, and I just have been particularly interested in music recently, and you guys know I love my Taylor Swift. She is Mother Taylor. I love her so much. She is my idol, my favorite artist of all time. I love her so much, and I love her music so much. I love her as a person, and I love her discography, all of it.
I promise that you'll never find another like me.
It's very extensive too, and I love like all of it. She's definitely one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to my songwriting. I'm not great at it yet. I've written one full song so far, and I've played around with melodies and chords and lyrics and stuff, but I haven't actually written more than one full song yet, but it's okay. It's a process, and I love people like Taylor Swift who are just known for writing their own music and writing really good songs. She's a very talented songwriter, and that's one of the reasons why I really look up to her, because I love her music and I love her as a person. I love what she stands for, and I love music and songwriting myself, and I love just writing in general creatively, and she is definitely one of my inspirations when it comes to that. Someone else I also look up to is Gracie Abrams. I also look up to Olivia Rodrigo, even though she's literally like 10 days younger than me. She's 10 days younger than me, but I love her, and she is so talented as well, and I feel like she and I would be best friends. I love Phoebe Bridgers. I love Hayley Williams and Paramore. I love Lizzie McAlpine. I love Sabrina Carpenter. A lot of those singer-songwriter type girlies. So those are some of my favorite artists and people that inspire me when it comes to my own writing and music. That's like the main stuff I've been up to, is mainly just kind of trying to keep up with my podcast, trying to like film YouTube videos that I'm not like completely not okay with, because like I keep making YouTube videos kind of like this kind of style where I'm just kind of talking, but like I really don't like the way the video turns out at all. But I think I'm just gonna use this one regardless. Whatever it turns into, however it turns out, I feel like I just kind of want to use this anyway, not just because I want to post a YouTube video, but just because I feel like this is the most genuine, authentic way that I can express my feelings, is just to talk extemporaneously, without a script, without any notes, without any preparation, just literally just talking to you guys nonchalantly about anything going on in my life. And what I like to consider what I'm known for on YouTube is keeping it real. You guys know I don't sugarcoat things. I've always been very open about a lot of my problems, a lot of my challenges, obstacles, things like that. I've never been one to be fraudulent. I've never been one to put on a facade or a fake persona for the internet. I've always been very real, sometimes a little bit too much so. I feel like sometimes I probably have said things that I shouldn't have publicized on the internet, for sure. Definitely when I was like in middle school, when I was like 14, I definitely said things on here that I should not have, but I feel like I've kind of figured out healthier boundaries now as an adult. I'm 20 years old. I think I have a little bit more of an understanding about what is okay to put on the internet and what is not, but I still at the same time never like to be fake. I like to always be genuine. And you guys know I have problems. I've always been very open about my problems, about my mental health problems, and about any kind of challenges that have entered my life. You guys know I've been through a lot. In 8th grade, my best friend betrayed me, and that was kind of like the catalyst of my downward spiral when my best friend betrayed me, and she was like pretty much my only friend at the time, so I really didn't have any friends after that, and I really struggled to make friends for like a long time after that, and I still don't really have very stable friendships. I have like one close friend who I see sometimes. That's about it. And I'm moving to Florida soon, so I'll get a fresh start, and hopefully I'll meet and make connections with like-minded people who I'm going to school with. I'm going to an art school. I'm going to a school filled with people who have the same passions and interests that I do, so I'm hopeful that I'll be able to make connections there. But throughout high school and up until now, it's been a struggle to make friends for me. I'm kind of a socially awkward person. I have borderline personality disorder, so that is just instability in relationships in general. It's really hard hard to maintain relationships stably with that. It's not impossible. As you guys know, it's not impossible at all. I have a boyfriend who I've been with for over 2 years. We are still in a relationship, and that's not going to end soon. He's moving with me to Florida. So I just want to, like, you know, kind of give you an example of, like, that it is possible to have stable relationships. I mean, yes, we do have our moments where we fight and have conflict, and I freak out at him because I'm crazy. But he understands, and he is very supportive, and he's very patient, and I love him. He loves me.
We're a happy family.
We have a very understanding, loving relationship, and we're very open with each other. So it is possible. And he doesn't have, like, severe mental health issues. Like, he definitely has anxiety that's undiagnosed. Definitely has it. But he's never dealt with, like, you know, severe problems like I have. But his love for me and his care for me just, like, is so much stronger than any problems he has with my problems. You know what I mean? He doesn't tolerate it. He actively deals with it. And he actively tries to support me and help me. But, you know, with friends, it's been a little harder. I mean, like, my first boyfriend, I've only ever had 2 boyfriends, my current boyfriend and my one ex. And my one ex, who was my first boyfriend, he was a shitbag. At this point, I don't really hate him. I just don't care about him. It's more just indifference at this point. I Forgot That You Existed by Taylor Swift kind of vibe. But he fucked me up for a little bit. He definitely established, like, a really unhealthy, like, foundation for, like, relationships for me because he was my first boyfriend and he was so terrible at being a boyfriend. He was so terrible at being in a relationship, and he was just not a good person and very immature, and he definitely didn't love me. I definitely didn't love him. And we dated for, like, I want to say a little over 4 months, and he cheated on me. I found out after we broke up that he cheated on me with this girl that I was, like, worried about the whole fucking time. It was a whole thing, but I learned a lot from it. And then I met Theo, like, not long after we broke up, and we're still together after 2 years. Over 2 years now that I've been with Theo, so there's definitely hope. But like I said, with friendships, it's been a little harder. Girls can be really hard sometimes, especially in high school and middle school. They're very petty oftentimes, and they're very exclusive, very, like, just have a very exclusive, cliquey mindset a lot of times. And, like, I don't want this to come across the wrong way, but I just feel like me dealing with, like, a lot of, like, really intense mental health issues and, like, just really traumatic experiences at a young age, just kind of, like, I kind of forced myself to mature faster than, like, the average girl my age. I just feel like that happens with a lot of people with, like, really intense mental health issues, and, like, they're hospitalized for them and they have to go through these really intense experiences at a really young age. It kind of forces you to grow up a little faster just because you're going through these really intense experiences when you're really young. Like, it's a lot to deal with when you're that young, and I don't know, I just feel like I kind of forced myself to mature faster because of all of that. And I've always been a really old soul, I would say, and it was kind of hard for me to get along with people in school because of that. I feel like, not because I felt like I was just so much more mature than everyone, it's just like I felt like they didn't understand me and I didn't understand them. There was just, like, a disconnect in a way, I feel like. I don't know if that makes sense. There were definitely some people I went to school with. I went to a really big school. There was a lot of kids in my school. So there were kids from my school that went to the same mental health programs that I did. Like, my first partial program, there was, like, half the kids were, like, from my school. And that was really interesting because, like, I had no idea, like, some of them were dealing with, like, these problems. So, like, that was interesting because, like, you know, you never know, like, who's dealing with what. That was, like, my first experience kind of realizing that, because I was 14 when I went to my first partial program, and, like, it made me realize that, like, damn, like, people, like, really hide shit that they deal with a lot, because I never understood that, because I've always been very open, like, and I never understood the notion of, like, trying to hide your problems. But then I started to understand why people would do that, especially, like, people of higher social status in school. Like, there was one girl in my partial program who was, like, pretty popular in school, and I would have never guessed that she had these problems. It was just an interesting experience for me. It's also, like, it's really hard to establish healthy friendships long term with people you meet in, like, mental health programs. It usually doesn't wind up being the healthiest friendship. I mean, my best friend now, Allie, like, I met her in this partial program, the first one I ever went to. Like, we met there when we were 14, and we're still friends now, and she's probably my closest friend, and I'm probably her closest friend, which is interesting. But we're both at a point where we're definitely healthier than we were when we were 14, and we know how to help each other a lot more efficiently and productively than we used to, because there was definitely a period of time where we didn't talk as much when we were both really struggling, and I think that was kind of intentional. We didn't want to make each other worse. And now that we're both at a little bit of a healthier place, I mean, we both still have our problems, we both still have our struggles, obviously, we both still have our mental health problems, but because we're at a healthier place than we were before, but we still not understand each other's like problems, we're just able to productively help each other a lot better. So that's interesting because I've had really unhealthy relationships with people I've met in like mental health facilities. Like our friendship is like intense, like we hang out a lot at first and like we're always together and we like get along really well, and then we have like a really explosive falling out really quickly, and that I feel like happens a lot with that. But I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling here. I don't even know why I'm talking about this at this point, but the point I was trying to make here is that I've been through a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of struggles with friendships and relationships throughout my life. I've been in many inpatient, outpatient hospitals, partial hospitals. I've been in ERs. I've attempted to end my life multiple times. I've struggled with self-harm. I've struggled with eating disorders. I've struggled with a lot of stuff. And now I'm 20. I'm literally gonna be 21 in February, which is crazy. And my life is changing a lot in the coming weeks, coming months. My life is going to be changing really drastically, really quickly. And I'm very nervous and I'm very excited and I'm overwhelmed and I'm stressed. And I'm looking forward to this new chapter in my life. I'm looking forward to learning more. I'm looking forward to growing up more. I'm looking forward to meeting new people and doing new things, having new experiences, being independent. But I'm also scared about all those things at the same time too. And I don't know, there's just so much going on in my head all the time. I need to sip my coffee. I really don't, but I do. But I feel like this is a good place to end this video. I feel like I've covered a good amount of stuff in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my extemporaneous, spontaneous rambling about random shit. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed just venting to you guys like I used to all the time, and I feel like I should do it more. Making these YouTube videos like really gives me like a sense of accomplishment when I'm finished with them. Like even when I'm finished recording them, not even like when I'm finished editing them yet, just when I'm finished recording them, I feel a sense of accomplishment. And then when I'm finished editing them and I post it, oh, I feel so accomplished. I feel so good about myself. Even if the video winds up like not even getting that many views or interactions or whatever, even if it's not that successful of a video, I don't really care. I still feel really accomplished taking the time to record it and edit it and upload it and promote it and all of that stuff, doing that all on my own. It just feels really good and it makes me feel successful. It makes me feel productive. I don't know. It makes me feel more confident, and we always like that. But yeah, with that, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Whatever other videos you guys want to see, make sure you guys leave suggestions in the comments, or if you want more podcast episodes, whatever, make sure you guys check out my podcast, Ebbs and Flows with Zoe Frenchman. It's on Apple Podcasts, it's on Amazon, it's on Spotify, it's on pretty much all platforms you can stream podcasts. You can stream my spoken word album, again, all streaming platforms. It's called Metamorphosis by Zoe Frenchman. My 2 books are available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, I think, which is my poetry book, An Erratic Anthology of My Psychology, and my memoir, Battles on the Borderline. And make sure you guys check out all my other videos on here and subscribe to this channel, and make sure you guys check out all my other social medias. My Twitter is Zoe Rebecca F. My Snapchat is Zoe Frenchman, and my Instagram is Zoe R Frenchman. I think that's it. Oh yeah, my TikTok is Zoe RF420. I think that's it. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, and leave me a comment below, and share this video at my channel to those you think might be interested. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!